Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? This is a trip. Y'all, you know you get some new stuff and you got to learn the kinks. Hey, Bridget, I'm going to drop the link just as soon as I get what I'm doing together. Can y'all hear me? Lord. Okay, so y'all can hear me, right? All right, child. So I guess if I go behind, the background and my cute little thing I had, you can't hear me. Is that what that is? I'm so mad, y'all, because, I'm ready to be loud, loud, and loquacious with my girl. We're finna get on through here. We're going to make it on through. What's going on, y'all? I'm going to sing my song. Hey, bona fides and YouTube otherwise. It's me, Cement, telling I'm back. I'm back with another video. And if you're in here, honey, you're good to go. Child, we're just going to make it do what it do. Okay, so y'all can hear me, right? Y'all can hear me now, right? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. What is going on, everybody? Listen, tonight we have a special guest in the house. We go way back in this YouTube sphere, in this Black, beautiful, educated, gainfully employed sphere, in this this YouTube TV show reviewing, changing what we're trying to do here and there, figuring out kind of sphere. And I want to introduce you to her, okay? Her name here, as you see her in the chat, is Miss Bridget B TV, formerly known as Smoke Break 314. So if y'all heard me refer to her as that, it took me a long time to get off from saying that, okay? Bridget B TV here on YouTube will be joining us today as we do our late, loud, and loquacious traipse through Instagram. You know how we do, honey, okay? Y'all like my little extra stuff? I'm going to have to figure out what's what, because I was looking like, do y'all know I done played that song about 4 times behind that banner with the room and stuff like that? I'm kind of upset about it, okay? But anyway, we'll play it in the background till she get up here. Now. Of course, all my music thus far is by my girl, D, Low-Key D on Instagram. Oh, no, are you saying the sound is not synced with my mouth? Yeah, it's kind of off, I can tell. But is it bad? Okay. Everybody, welcome. Okay, everybody, welcome Miss Bridget B TV to the Bonafide house. Hey, Bridget.
Hey. I'm just trying to get this lighting right.
Hey, what's going on? Look, it is a pleasure to have you here today. And so y'all, last night, let me just tell you about last night. So Bridget was supposed to be here last year, but she had to watch Dipset and them, child. And I heard that whole verses was off the chain. Did you like it? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. We off. Oh, I can't. Oh, I see. Oh, hold on. You muted yourself. Can you unmute yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, it's like it's a feedback. And I had these in, but I took them out.
Oh, hold on. How does that work? You muted yourself. Oh, I'm on late. Something going on here.
You hear that? It's a delay.
Can you unmute yourself?
It's a delay. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's a feedback. And I had these in, but I took them out.
Hold on. How does that work? You muted yourself. Oh, I'm on late. So you your phone on too?
It's a delay.
Can you unmute yourself?
It's a delay. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it's like it's a feedback. Wait. And I had these in, but I took them out.
Hold on. How does that work? Okay, y'all can hear me right now, right? I'm sorry, but I appreciate y'all hanging on. We're gonna get into how we do it and stuff like that. Bridget, come on back. Mm-hmm. Okay, there she go right there. Let's see if it's better this time. We're gonna get into how we do it and stuff like that. Bridget, come on back.
Okay, I tried it again. Hopefully this is better. Is it
better?
Are you
no, but are you watching me on YouTube?
Oh, so I need to close that.
Okay, there she go.
There we go.
Okay, we're good now, right?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Okay, good. So is she synced up, y'all? Is she synced up with her mouth and her thing? Because she's not for me, but I can handle it.
I had too many tabs opened up trying to figure out what I was supposed to be doing.
Okay. All right, girl. So this is Bridget B TV, and she was gonna come with us yesterday, but she said, "Baby, let me tell you something. I might have to leave early because I got to look at this verses." Right? It was Dipset in the Locks. If you haven't heard of it, if you didn't know, and since I wasn't there, we're gonna let Bridget tell us all about it.
Oh, I am so glad that I made myself a priority last night. And I said, see, we got a verses. Now we got a verses tonight at 8:30. Okay. So I was already posted up in the whole 9. And I literally sat here until about 9:30 before it even started. It was just, I mean, I don't know if it was some background issues with money or what was going on, but it took them a long time to come out. But baby, once they did, oh my gosh, it was life. It was so damn ghetto. Okay. It was just ghetto. And I was here for all of it. I was like, you know what? This is the reason why I always love me a New York dude. Because listen, I had to sit up and think about it because that's just how ghetto it was. It's what I'm trying to tell you. It was super duper like. So
watch it.
I had to sit up and think about it. You know, being the educated Black female that I am, I'm going to always analyze things from, another perspective, while at the same time, I'm all in the trap, enjoying myself. Okay. So I said, you know what? New York City is a big city. It's an expensive city. So can you imagine Black people surviving in New York City? You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about your upper crust. I'm not talking about them. Okay. I'm talking about your everyday Black people surviving in a city as expensive as New York City. I was like, yeah, you are definitely going to have a way about yourself.
Right. A hardness.
Yeah, you were definitely going to have. I was so glad when Jim Jones took that damn leather jacket off because I was concerned. The same way I was concerned when Bobby Brown had that red leather jacket on his verses. I was very concerned. I was like, if you all Negroes do not take these leather, if y'all don't get some air. Okay, you're already drinking. You're smoking heck of weed. Okay, heck of weed.
On the stage,
huh?
They were doing it on the stage?
Yes, passing it back and forth. Even in the audience, even people in the audience were, it was no issue. It was no issue at all. I say, oh, baby, this is real raw, old school New York City. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what this is. It was fantastic, though. Jada Kiss, let me tell you, if you missed that verses last night, you literally just... Jada Kiss literally lit that place on fire, watched it burn down, and kept on rapping through the whole thing. Fire trucks coming and everything. He just
really.
But wait a minute. I do want to say this. This is the one thing. Wait. I got 2 more things to say about the verses, and then I'm on. Okay. First of all, the Locks, who I had kind of slept on over the years, because you start losing track of people, right?
Right.
All of them looked so healthy. They looked so very, very healthy. Mm-hmm. Dipset, on the other hand, I was like, yeah, y'all losing because y'all spend all y'all time smoking weed, drinking, and messing with hoes. Okay. Y'all tired, y'all worn out. Joel Santana looked like he on crack. Okay, I'm just gonna call it.
Oh, I used to love me some Joels.
Yeah, too. Joel Santana was so fine.
Yes, baby.
He looked like he's on crack. You know, Jim Jones is Jim Jones. Ain't nothing changed about him, baby. But Cameron, Killer Cam, y'all knew Uncle. Okay, y'all knew Uncle.
I saw you post that on Instagram.
Baby, Killer Cam was giving Uncle material. He is gonna come to the cookout. He's going to pull up in his new Cadillac or maybe the Lincoln, because the Lincoln's looking kind of good these days. It ain't going to be old. It's going to be new. You know what I'm saying? He's still buying them matching sets from the corner store. You know what I'm saying? But his glasses are expensive. Okay.
Okay. I didn't see it. Okay. So always made me say, did you see Chrissy?
No. And I thought about her the whole time. I was like, I wonder where Chrissy is, because it was a big shark tooth heifer right down front and center with her phone up the whole time. I was like, who is that? Who is she? Sit down. But anyway, it was a fantastic experience. And I am so glad. Now, I was tired today. Okay. And I'm on the countdown.
You're on the countdown. Oh, dog. Okay, go ahead. We'll make it quick.
For my bedtime. You know what? The issue with Cam and that haircut, but see, it was giving Uncle, so it was okay with me. Because, you know, when men get older, they start getting their haircut different to try to hide the discrepancies. That's what that was. But I'm sorry. I was here. I was like, oh, Uncle Cam, you can come to Christmas with me. Well, you can come to Christmas. But it was something else I wanted to say, but anyway, it went on for a long, because it's like they basically took control of the whole, like they wouldn't stop. They told him they had 3 more songs. They kept rapping. I said, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I love about the New York Ninja, because they don't rules don't apply to them. They do whatever they want to do, you know. It was good. It was excellent. It was the best. It was one of the best verses that I have watched today. I'm gonna say that. One of the best.
Well, you know, they say the last shall be first, and you know that Dipset, and then they was all pretty and yellow and stuff back in the day, and you know, where all that pink and that mess they were, and you know, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. So okay,
it was super grimy. It was super grimy. I was so satisfied. I was satisfied.
Okay. Well, that was the verses. So if y'all didn't see it, where can you go? Where can we go look at it if we didn't see it?
Okay, verses. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Get that damn Triller app. That Triller app will have you in there with all the verses. You could watch every last one of them over again. Okay. Triller.
Okay, I'll put it there. Okay. All right, Triller app. Okay. All right, Miss Bridget. So tell us a little bit about yourself and your channel and what you got going on over there.
Oh, okay. So, child, I'm still so on such a high from the verses. I forgot about it. Okay, so my name is Bridget B TV here on YouTube. And I used to be Smoke Break 314. That's what most people would probably remember me by. And basically, what did me see? I'm supposed to be telling about myself. I ain't even had no drink tonight yet. I'm a 51-year-old single woman. I have one daughter who's almost done with high school, baby. Almost done with high school. I work full time. I'm also an entrepreneur. I sell vintage costume jewelry, and I have a YouTube channel here where we basically just do like grown woman things. I mostly focus on the weekend vlogs, you know, let you see what I'm up to, what I'm trying, what I'm doing, and all of that. And then I do a little bit, you know, more here and there when I have time. So yeah, that's basically the gist of me.
Well, on your channel, you do lifestyle for a woman of a particular age.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, yeah, and you try out different products. You go different places in St. Louis or wherever you and your daughter may travel to. So you do a lot of blogging, right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, mostly on the weekend. Mostly on the weekend, though.
Yeah, so she does a weekend blog and it publishes out every Monday, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, every Monday.
Yep, and where she's just chronicle her whole weekend, doing and going and what she's watching, what she's wearing. You're also doing some sponsorship over there too, right?
Yeah. So if I do like any type of sponsorship, I'll usually show what it is on the weekend vlog. And then other than that, I post everything else on Instagram. So, you know, I kind of work at random. Besides the weekend vlog being a planned thing, everything else I kind of work at random and through inspiration, you know, through for each day throughout the week or whatever. But yeah, I have been getting more sponsorships, which I'm happy about. I'll be glad when I can start making them come with some money and not just the products.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, so what I was gonna say, were you able to put your name up here, or can I put your name up here? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure because I had, you know what, I had.
Oh, you said what now? I'm sorry.
I think I had to put it on there in order to come in.
Okay, I think it's just the way I have it. There, wait. Let me take this comment down real quick. Okay, and let me take this one down too. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. There we go. All right, so y'all, this is Bridget B TV. Go check her out. Go subscribe. Like the videos. Talk to her in the comments. She gets right back to you and everything. Just go check her out. I really enjoy watching her her blogs. I always have. She actually is an original Fresh Collective member, and so that's how long we've been cool. So she's what do you call it? Time tested and true. So I would definitely go check her out. And okay, so listen, y'all, we've been running through Instagram over the last 2 days, trying to figure out, what's popping, what's the conversation about? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're gonna roll over here now. Now y'all be over here tripping with this daggone thing because I'm not the best at it, but we're about to get into it right now. Hold on. So I was trying to get something together while you were talking, and then now I still got to get this together. Hold on, where's the Instagram at?
That's okay. Look, at least you got some kind of idea what to do. I wouldn't know what to do at all.
Yeah, but I went on ahead and upgraded it today because hold on, turn on because I want to be. This is what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to do more of these late loud and Loquacious type videos, and I wanted to have them more interactive, more media play and stuff like that. So I was like, let me see what's going on now. It was $200 up front for the whole year, and I'm sitting there looking, yeah, girl, and that was with a discount. Okay, I had to call in and tell them I needed the discount because I had missed it last week. Well, so she went on and gave me the discount because it's usually $20 a month, but now I got mine for $16.97 a month. But they wanted for the whole year, so I was like, "Child, okay."
Okay, so yeah, you need to do these things here often.
Right, exactly. Okay. So all right, so let's kick it off real proper. Okay. Let's kick it off with a little humor today. Okay. Get to sharing it real quick.
I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
My hair real bad, real soon. This gray is not it. It's not it.
I did like that last color you did.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that same color. Oh, okay.
Okay. Y'all can see it good. Okay. Hold on. Oh, do we want? No, I don't like it like that. No, hold up. Yeah, that's all we're gonna do. Okay. Yeah, so let's go. Okay, so y'all, I watch this now. You tell me how true this is for y'all.
The brown Listerine plays zero games. It's not here to make you feel better. It's not here to put on a little fancy show and good taste. The brown Listerine is all business. It will erase from your mouth everything you've ever eaten, every person you've ever kissed. It will erase every word you've ever said. You can put brown Listerine in the gas tank. It'll give you 20 miles. You could throw brown Listerine on Jason Voorhees' hockey mask. He will be down for the count. If you got baptized in brown Listerine, all sins are forgiven. Jesus himself couldn't change brown Listerine. Brown Listerine is serious business with a bank account and the LLC. They use brown Listerine in torture tactics. They're going to get the nuclear launch codes. I ain't telling y'all a damn thing. Well, you're not going to tell us, huh? Hey, get the brown Listerine in here. The launch codes are LBX 316/123. Look, ain't too many things
Listen.
in life realer than this right
Listen,
here.
let me tell y'all
the
something.
Brown Listerine.
I thought
The
I'm hitting the
Brown
wrong thing.
Listerine plays zero
I thought
games.
brown Listerine was some beer when I was a kid, and I was always sipping on, trying to sneak somebody beer at the house, right? My daddy, my granddaddy, you know, whoever had some beer in the house. I thought the brown Listerine was beer that my daddy kept in the my mom and daddy kept in the closet in the bathroom. So I rolled my punk butt up in there, pick it up, take the top off, and take a gulp. Now, you know you can't mess around with no Listerine like that. You know what I'm saying? Take a gulp, baby. I like basically I like backed all the way back into the door off the toilet. I was standing on the toilet, opening the thing. I backed all the way up off the thing, hit the door, bust my head, the stuff all in my face. So now not only is my throat burning, it's all in my nose and my eyes. Baby, I didn't mess with that Listerine for nothing else for like years. No, my mama had us with the little crest or, you know, little kitty type stuff. But when I tell you, I never messed with it, I never looked at it, I never did nothing with no brown. I've never had brown Listerine again. I might have bought it for a boyfriend or something like that, but I never messed with it again. That's how much stuff traumatized me.
Yeah. When you think about Listerine, when you think, because, you know, I remember Listerine when I was a kid, right? You know, so then when you became, you know, you start buying your own stuff, an adult or whatever, young adult or whatever, it was like you definitely wasn't getting Listerine. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get the cute stuff because you had to use that when you. But as I got older, like now, I said, you know what? I'm getting ready to go back to Listerine. I'm gonna go because Listerine actually works.
Yeah,
it actually works. You put that Listerine, if you haven't brushed your teeth well, or you got something going on in your mouth, and you put that Listerine in your mouth, baby, let me tell you something. Your mouth sets on fire. It's like it just started burning in all the crevices, killing all of the germs. That's what but I can't do the brown even now. The green, and that's it. I can't do the brown at all.
So try the white one and see if you, or the clear one, and see if you like it. I do. That's the one
I didn't even know that existed.
It's natural. It's supposed to be like green. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, okay, I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah, it's cool. It does its work, and it stay in that mouth for a little while too. So
okay, I'll try it.
What y'all know about brown Listerine? Okay, while y'all typing, let's move on. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, Joe, you know I still ain't got it. Jesus. There we go. All right. So Bridget, this is Bridget. She submitted this for with the hype beast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay, so it says U.S. Senate unanimously passes resolution designating Hip Hop Celebration Day, Recognition, and History Month.
In the month of November, which is me and your month. Okay.
Okay, I didn't know it was in November because I really didn't, you know, get off into the story real deep or whatever. That was like my second time seeing it. I think Queen Latifah posted it as well. And then I saw this and I said, okay, well, that's interesting. I don't know. The thing I love about hip hop is that, like, only recognition that hip hop generally requires is pay me and, you know, give me some awards. You know what I'm saying? Pay me and give me some awards.
And pay me, dress me, and give me some awards.
Yeah. Other than that, hip hop has never really required, you know, that type of formal attention, because that's the beauty of hip hop, is that it does what it wants to do, you know, and as well as the people involved. And it's a culture thing. So it's our thing. And so it's kind of one of them things like, let us just, you know, but it's not like that no more. Have you been to a hip hop concert? You know, like, in recent years? Okay. Yeah, you will be hard pressed. Like the last one that I went to, I took my daughter. I was like, yeah, is this some more black people here besides us? Like, is
no, I've been hearing that they be full of white people in East Indians.
Full.
That's what I heard.
Full to the rim. And I was like, okay, yeah, it'd be nice just to see like a couple others so that I'll know that we're alone. You know what I'm saying? Because this is feeling weird. It's really feeling weird to me. I'm concerned. You know, then you start seeing a little bit more, you know, a little bit more of us. But yeah, if you go to your big people, like we went to see Drake and we went to see Travis Scott. Yeah, I was hard pressed to, like, I had to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah,
Right.
like that. But I guess it's a good thing. What you think? I don't know. That's just how I kind of feel. Like, it's one of them things, like, kind of like, stay out our business,
Right. Well, see, I'm with more information. Everything but reparation. When I saw this mess, I was like, what? What about all these bills they talking about with these police brutality and stuff? What about reparations? What about the wealth gap? Y'all can't come together on none of that, right?
Listen,
but you can try to give a hip hop recognition month. Are you crazy?
Yeah, listen, I'm to this point right here with the reparations and everything else, because I done brought this thing down to a science. What y'all need to go on ahead and do, okay? It's just my opinion. Is going ahead and cut some checks to Black women. Go ahead. See, while we Me Tooing and while we indicting and charging and locking up and whatnot, we still haven't dealt with the biggest, you know what I'm saying, sexual, what should I call it? Like sexual crime in history. We ain't even dealt with that yet. And no matter what goes on in this country, Black women, we continue to be pressed down, just keep pressing us. No, y'all need to give us our money. Give us our money. We need to be paid for everything, sum total, everything from beginning to now. We need to get paid.
And since we hold the education purse, I need to drop my student. I need you to get the student loans off our back too.
I would love for that to be part of the deal, but I'm also going to need you to send me a physical check.
Yeah.
We can do direct deposit as well. You have all of my information stored with the Department of Treasury. We can do a direct deposit as well, but I'm going to need you to give me my money for real. Let's catch up. Let's play catch up here.
Right. And y'all, do you see how I feel like these are personal slaps in the face, stuff like this. Hip hop recognition, whatever this mess is, I can't even read it halfway. I'm so pissed. Hip hop recognition month, like,
yeah, what is all of that? Designated Hip Hop Celebration Day, Recognition, and History Month, huh?
Yeah, that's bullshit. And to me, that just right there plays right into the fact that they don't really care about us, like Michael Jackson said. Okay,
if you a Gen Xer like me, you are hip hop. You don't need no recognition. You don't need a history month. You don't need a history lesson on hip hop. We are the lesson. Like what, huh, girl?
So you mean to tell me you need a hip hop recognition a day and month and history month, all that stuff like that, but yet you don't want to teach about Martin Luther King in Texas?
That's what I was confused about. Right? That sounds like some clown shit to me, but yeah. That's why I be saying, just give me my check and then we ain't even got to talk about it no more. Yeah. For the right price is what I'm saying. For the right price, we don't have to talk about it no more. Because I'm like, this is what, nothing. Like, huh? No.
Yeah, I was too through about this whole thing. When I first heard it, I was like, this makes absolutely no sense. And then let's say we were saying Black issues aside, all the other stuff y'all can't come to know unanimous. And this says unanimously. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't come to know unanimous like decision on shit else. But you can come and say, let's give these niggas a little, we like that music.
Yeah, let's just give them, let's go on and give them a little snack, and then they can go sit down and watch the Cosby Show for a little while. Yeah. And be calmed down. Let's do that. No, it's a no for me.
Right. And Evelyn Holmes says anything to avoid teaching our children about slavery. See, first they gave us Juneteenth, or they did the Juneteenth thing. Now they're doing this, that. It's like all this like these little. And sometimes I ain't gonna lie, y'all. You know that the ruling class is white here. It just is what it is, white and Jewish. Okay, so I have seen some white people in my lifetime that just really don't get it. They be thinking they get it. They think they really doing something. It's not like they're doing purposeful evil. They just really don't get it. They off with the thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I believe
it eludes them. It eludes them. They don't. It eludes them. They don't.
Exactly.
And it's like, but you know what? But everything that has happened over the past, year, I guess I would say, especially, surrounding the George Floyd situation, really has kind of put me in a position mentally with, white people. It just has. Whereas I may have had an open space in my mind to, be like, okay, now it's just kind of like, go away.
Yeah. We back to where we started, huh?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah. I could not believe that when I saw that. And I was very upset with our United States legislative body at that time. I was like, this is some crazy mess right here.
It really is.
And I just want to know, like, who in the hell is who is approving this mess?
Where did the idea even come from is my thing. Like, huh?
Right.
Did you see that versus last night? Like, we don't give a damn about a month. What? It's a culture. It's a way that we operate that's just like exclusive to us. Like, we don't need to share that with the country. We don't need to share it. Buy the ticket and go to the concert so the people could get paid. That's all I need for you to do. Download the songs, stream them so the people can get paid. That's all we really interested in, for real.
Right. Whew. Okay, y'all. Let's move to the next subject. Okay. So DaBaby. We know DaBaby has been catching hell these last couple weeks, probably 2 weeks, from the comments that he made at the Rolling Loud concert in Miami, surrounding homosexuality, HIV, and other, comments that he was making at the end of his concert. While, again, I've already made my comment on the stuff, you know what I'm saying? I made my comments in the video before y'all go look at it there. Well, since he did that, all these people is joining in saying we dropping him from all the summer festivals. They're making it public. We don't condone that type of commentary, this, that, and the other. Well, now today, I saw some commentary from Van Lathan, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Let me look up who he is. I remember his name, but sometimes I don't be caring who they are. I just like what they say. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can be thorough, I will give you who he is.
And the one from TMZ who got into it with Kanye.
Yeah, it's a reporter. Yeah.
I don't know. Is that Van Lathan?
Yep, it is.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Yep. So this is Van Lathan. Let me get you a closer face look. Okay, Van Lathan. This is him right here. Hold on.
Yeah, that's the TMZ guy. Where he used to work for TMZ. He walked out on him.
Oh, did he? What? Well, how did that work?
Well, wait, either he walked out or he got fired. But I want to say, I thought he walked out. So maybe somebody can verify, because I can't remember the exact story, but it was perfect timing for him because he had already kind of made a name for himself with that Kanye argument. Like, Kanye was actually at the TMZ studio and him and Van Lathan got to arguing because they were arguing about that statement Kanye made about slavery.
Okay.
Yeah, and so then shortly after that, I don't know if he got dismissed from TMZ or if he just left, but he's fine because, like I said, he had already made a name for himself. So
okay, so I heard today that 11 LGBT activists, rights groups, and stuff like that have penned an open letter to DaBaby saying basically, look, we're open to have a conversation with you, to talk to you, to educate you about right?
Mm-hmm.
What y'all feel about that? Like,
okay, I don't know how I feel about it because right at this moment, I'm still not exactly sure what all he said on the stage because, I just don't know what he said because I can't keep up with every single thing. So, and it was just the kind of thing where I was like, who gives a fuck? It's too much.
Yeah.
I can't really be focused on that right now. But of course, it has, turned into a thing. So I'm not sure exactly what he said. I got the gist, but I'm not sure exactly what he said.
Right.
So I don't know how I feel about the invitation, but I guess I will say that the invitation is probably the right starting point to prevent, cancellation, in full, like, to prevent that from happening. I think it's the right place to start in general. And I think it'll probably help to save his career, because when I started really paying attention was when I heard Elton John made a comment, Madonna made a comment. I was like, oh, the true Illuminati of the music business. Oh, he's done. He's done. He's done. He's done. When you get big heavy hitters like that can make calls, even though they're not even record executives, they're just, superstars, but that they can just get on the horn and say, cancel this ninja. Click, click. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I was like, oh, DaBaby should be concerned now. He should start. But I say this because I did have
you know me, I'm ready to fight all the time.
Wait. I'm gonna say this. I had a debate with my auntie on Facebook yesterday, I think, about this, because it came up in a post or whatever from one of my cousins, and I just basically was like, because I'm kind of at the point where I'm kind of tired of everything for real, and so I was like, thing is that I'm starting to understand this. People everywhere, in America especially, though, because it's a free country, right? People can say what they want to say. People have varying opinions on different topics. All of them might not be politically correct, but people can say what they want to say. They can feel what they want to feel. You can't control that. Let's just stop trying to control opinions, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But my aunt disagreed. She was like, but when it spreads hate, you shouldn't say it. And I was like, yeah, but I would rather for a person to be true to how they feel and express that than to just go with whatever is the going thing, because then I'm not really getting to know you as a person if you don't say how you really feel,
I don't really understand. I don't see where, I don't know. When I listened to the stuff, I read the stuff. And in my mind, I took it as, if you ain't did these things, put your thing, and woo. In my mind, when I first heard him say, if you ain't sucked your homeboy ding-a-ling in a woo, if you ain't got HIV, but now when he started talking about or some kind of disease you get that'll kill you in 2 or 3 weeks, I was like, now you're sounding stupid. Ain't nothing out there. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But I just kind of felt like he would let, calling out different things so that if folks in our audience see something they like, they're like, oh, you ain't, okay, so you ain't gay. I'm gonna holler at you. That's how I felt when I first heard it. You know what I'm saying? Don't call me silly, y'all. But when I first heard it, I was like, okay, he calling out stuff kind of stupidly. But so folks can know who in the audience, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but that was just me. Then I started reading all the comments, then they tried to twist up what I was thinking. I was like, nah, baby, it's back what I said first, right? But what I feel about those groups who said that, this is the thing. One thing that I've heard Sean Bradley say on here is that gay people can be some of the most intolerant people, right? And I can see that sometimes, because in all of your living your truth, others have to be allowed to live theirs as well. You know what I'm saying? And now if living truth and being true to self is what the group promotes, then they should also promote, okay, it's gonna be some folks that live their truth and whatever and not feeling us and what we're doing. And when they're doing it stupidly like DaBaby and stuff, like, we ain't doing that. But now if you doing killings and you fucking with them getting housing and got that going medical and stuff like that, I can see it being a problem. Then we're gonna go after them motherfuckers. But somebody talking half stupid, can't halfway speak English, and his kids can't halfway speak English, nigga pants at his ankles and shit, bitch, I give a fuck what that nigga said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because you can't give credence to some people. You can't give credence
you can't validate them.
Like Trick Daddy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to say, you know what? Okay.
Right. And then the thing about it is, so y'all talking about we want to come and educate you and this, that, the other, right? And to me, I feel like some of that stuff that they be doing with that education and stuff like that, you need to let him speak freely too on how he feel and you know, and stuff like that. And y'all need to come. It needs to be genuine on both sides. He don't need to have to come and be fake with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't need to come trying to browbeat him. Say what you say. He say what he say. Maybe y'all could what do you call it? Understanding on some of that misinformation that he was spreading about, especially about HIV. Okay. That was stupid. Everything he said, and he don't need to fuck around with no disease process like that. I got that from iBaby. Disease process. Okay, so he don't need to fuck around with that type of shit because motherfuckers don't be knowing shit. I know somebody who had herpes, and he didn't know that if he didn't have the spots come up, that he could still spread it. I said, bitch, it's Valtrex. It's Valtrex commercials that say the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like how you got the disease and don't know everything about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That don't make no damn sense. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, he needs to go and learn about that disease and stuff like that. But they don't need to be like, we coming in and we going, what is it when they say that back in the day they used to send gay people to these camps to like redirect them, church camps to redirect them. They don't need to be doing it like that. If y'all want to be done like that, don't do him like that. Let me read what India E said. They don't need to do that. He said what he said, stand on it and move on. All the people speaking on his behalf need to have a show for him to perform at it and give him some brand deals.
Yeah. Well, and I agree because I saw a post about him getting canceled from Lollapalooza, and then I went into the comments because, you know, the comments is where the fun is. So I went into the comments and, you know, some people were saying like, well, if they want to cancel him from the show because of what he said, what about how y'all got all these people? Okay, this is what I said, but somebody made a comment about like Lollapalooza in general, and I was like, yeah, and all them super spreader vibes that they got going on at Lollapalooza, and all of them jammed up in there together, and all of them people doing drugs out in the open, and people falling out and passing out and doing. So, you know, if you're gonna like, if you're gonna cancel him because of his comments, but look at y'all actions. Look how y'all operating in the midst of a world pandemic. And I understand that they required negative COVID tests or either proof of vaccination and whatnot, but still, the way that I mean, from what I'm hearing on the news these days, it don't matter if you vaccinated or not. You know, if you in close contact with people, you're gonna get COVID. So I was like, so what about their integrity with what I'm looking at on this screen?
Right.
Integrity can be in question at all times with almost everybody. So I you know, I wasn't getting all of that, and I'm kind of over the cancel culture anyway, because I just don't know what, I mean, I can choose if I don't want to listen to somebody or follow somebody, I could do that on my own. I have enough, you know, common sense to be able to get that figured out on my own. But this thing of always, see, that's why I said I just believe in let people have the right to say, feel, you know, have opinions, whatever they want to have, they can have that. You can't, it's like we living in a world now where you try to stop people from, you can't say that, you can't do that, you can't think that. Like, it's like, no, just let people free will. Damn, even God give you free will.
Right.
I don't know. Anyway.
Now this is a sentiment that I've been seeing a lot out in the social media sphere. The detail says, so it's okay that he punches fans, is disrespectful in every other possible way, aligns himself with abusers, and has made the same song since 2019, but just don't talk about HIV though. Right. Okay, but wait a minute. What is that song that hold on, this is, girl, I was listening to this today. I said, I don't give a damn. It is one song that I love. Hold on, not Rockstar. Hold on. What is the name of this DaBaby song? Hold on, I'm gonna get that. But then the next one is, read this for me, Smoke Break. I mean, Bridget. Sorry, child.
Okay, so are we going to cancel gay men when they call women fish? It is funny they did not cancel Jimmy Fallon for blackface. These same stars forgive hateful speech about blacks. Well, that comment kind of relates to one of the posts that we supposed to
yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a minute.
Yeah. Okay. Matter of fact, it directly relates to it.
Okay, so hold that, Rhonda, because we're about to get to that. Okay, so now, no, all that stuff is wrong, Miss D-Town, but the misogynistic hip-hop culture ain't gonna cancel him for killing someone or hitting a black female fan, but the LGBT will. Right, so this is what I'm about to show y'all. Let me show you this real quick, right? Van Lathan says, here's the hard truth. The festival doesn't have a soul. It's a corporate entity. That means it's cool with whatever the consumer is cool with. If we all singing along to songs about misogyny, murder, and malice, then they figure it's cool to put it on stage. But when a community has standards about how they'll be spoken to or about, like the LGBTQ plus community obviously does, then the festival or corporate entity listens. It affects their ability to book other artists down the line and makes them vulnerable to boycotts, etc. If we wanted festivals that to not book artists that profited in Black death, we'd have to set a community standard on what we accept. We won't, because by and large, we like and understand the music. They will do what we do. Also, stop backflipping to excuse bad behavior. It just stunts growth. So it's basically saying you don't have no standards, and that's why, you know, the type of shit that y'all complain about is going on. Your community doesn't have, y'all are not taking a hard stance on what you will and will not. And this is a Black man who says this.
Yeah, you take what we give you. You take what we give you. Is what it is, and then also, you know, whatever affects their bottom line is what they basically will stand for. So it can change from moment to moment, you know.
Right.
That's just, you know, that's just how it is.
Yeah, so it is Rockstar by DaBaby that I like, but I love it a lot. But anyway, but yeah, so he's basically saying, I like what he was saying. He was like, until we stand up for, if we come together collectively and say, look, we don't want to do, we don't like the fight, and we don't like the whole bitch and slutting and the having a whole bunch of women and stealing and thieving and all that stuff like that, then we can demand from these entities who are putting together these type of things and this type of entertainment that we're not going for that, and they'll switch it when you're not putting your dollars behind it, right? But he said, but the reason why we don't is because a lot of times we can identify with it. Did you see that part?
Wait, Caitlyn Jenner
didn't get canceled for murder, girl. What you talking about?
Right, what's going on? What's going on? Little baby should have read the room. Rolling Loud wasn't the audience for those comments. None of these big festivals would be the place for that comment. That includes Lollapalooza. What's the other one that they have? It's right on the tip of my tongue. The big one. Oh,
the one from Beyonce was that
in California, yeah.
What is that big one called, y'all?
No, that's a shame. It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Coachella.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Coachella. Yeah, it wouldn't have worked in any, because again, remember what I said. I've noticed a shift in who your audience is at these concerts, who the audience is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it ain't us. It'll be a couple of us, but it won't be a lot. It'll be more of them than it is of us. I'll put it to you like that.
Yeah. Let's talk. Okay, good. Hey, good afternoon, good evening. I ain't say hi to everybody. I'll get y'all in just a minute. Okay. Yeah. So India, that post by Van Lathan really had me really thinking. So let's get to this other post that Bridget sent in. Hold on one second. That goes along with what we were talking about a while ago. All right, let's check it out. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. A lot of Black gay men hate Black women just as much as their straight cisgendered counterparts. Not all, but a good number of them do. They feel okay bashing and degrading us because of how their mothers and female relatives treated them. And I didn't put the person that did the post because, they have a private page. So I didn't want to, So this is the second post today that I saw that kind of went in this direction, and it came from another heterosexual person. And it's almost kind of like I was kind of starting to feel today that it was a shift in the atmosphere amongst heterosexuals, where it's kind of like kind of starting to be over the LGBTQ plus community, whining and demanding, and it needs to be our way, and you're gonna understand it because that's your duty to understand it. You know what I'm saying? That was the second post I saw today like that. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna choose this post. Okay. Oh, Lord, child, hold on. Let me get myself together before I say that. I know people get real sense. However, I'm gonna just say what I gotta say, because that is something that I have noticed, and maybe somebody could clear it up for me, because it kind of always threw me off to where I would be like, okay, so some Black gay men, not all, because everybody got their own flow, okay? Some Black gay men have a strong tendency to assimilate to Black women, you know, and you could tell from the behavior. So if you're a Black woman, it's not hard to identify, because you know this is what you live. So you could tell from the behaviors that a lot of their personality comes from mom, it comes from auntie, it comes from grandma, it comes from the next door neighbor, Miss Judy. It comes from Black women.
Right.
So then when I get thrown off is when it swings back around, and it's like all of a sudden the personality type that you seem to admire and take on similarities to, you all of a sudden want to spread hate on that same, you know, like the origination of that, which would be Black women.
Right.
And I kind of always would be thrown off by that. Like, okay, but you acting like your auntie though, but you having a whole conversation about what's wrong with Black women. Like, that just always threw me off. I just didn't quite get it. I was like, if it's so much wrong with us, like you get a lot of commentary sometimes from Black gay men about Black women, about all different parts of our dating lives, our sex lives, our money lives, our friend lives, all different facets of it. And it's like, okay, so, but if it's that bad, why does it seem like you acting like you assimilating to, or you're acting like your favorite Black woman? I don't know. It always threw me off. So that's how I related to the post. I'll put it to you like that.
Right. And then I keep seeing, and then like I've said for years, we see a lot of Instagram comics that are gay Black men, and they always do the ghetto Black woman or the forceful, authoritative Black mother.
Mean. Mm-hmm. The reader, the shader.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then it draws me to have another thought when I started to get mad. Somebody who was raised around a lot of white girls, right? That used to draw whatever little strength they could get sometimes in situations from my strength. I kind of like parallel that to the Black gay men who are doing that to Black women.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, so I saw in little Lucy's eyes, little blue eyes, I looked at her eyes and I said, and I saw the admiration and the I ain't gonna say hate, but the disdain that I can and she can't, or she can't draw it naturally. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then I look at Andre's, and he's like, his eyes look the same as Lucy's. You know what I'm saying? I see the same thing in his eyes than Lucy. And I'm like, baby, it's something bad to be a Black woman. It's something good, like bad, good. Like, you know what I'm saying? To be a Black woman when you can get it from all circles and motherfuckers still want to be you. They talk about you at one side of their mouth and then want to be just like you out the other side of the mouth. You know what I'm saying? So, or it encompass a lot of our traits and stuff like that. But hold on, let me see what Andrew says, because Andrew's a Black gay man. I see a lot of Black women copying gay men though. Nene Leakes, Tamar Braxton. But see, but that's recent. Because this has been going on for a long time on the Black woman stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And not only that kind of turns into a thing to me of which came first, the chicken or the egg. You know what I'm saying? Which came first, the chicken or the egg? I don't know. She said the same exact thing, because I mean, I think we all, I know I can think back on women in my family from, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, and a lot of them did have Nene Leakes, Tamar Braxton type of, personalities, or, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know who's copying off of who. How can a
Come
natural?
on, that's what I'm asking too. How can a natural woman copy it? I feel like it was a circle. They copy and we just reclaim. And then they say, oh, now y'all trying to be like us. Really? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you
I
sure?
don't know. I just don't understand why we all can't just get along. Just let me, because at the end of the day, if you are not a woman, then you'll never be able to fully associate with what it means to be a woman, but particularly a Black woman. You know what I'm saying? You'll never be able to fully associate with what that means. So, just, I don't know. Give the admiration. And look, my aunt in the 60s, thank you. That's what I was saying, Rhonda.
Yeah. You can read Zora Neale Hurston and them in the 20s and the 30s. You go read novels and see that it was a whole lot of attitude and swag from Black women since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? In a time where homosexuality wasn't as freely expressed. So a lot of people didn't know nobody gay. They heard of what that is, but they didn't know anybody. They didn't roll with people like that. And they were still themselves. You'll say they were still that Black woman. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what Andrew said. Hold on. Andrew says most gay men don't act like women. Okay,
that's why I said some. That's why I said some. At the very beginning, I said some, not all, but some, assimilate to the behaviors of Black women, but then turn around and do like a whole judgment of Black women and like the essence of who we are, And it's concerning to me because I'm like, no, damn, I thought y'all had our back. Like, what's going on? A lot of gay men are effeminate from childhood. When someone is surrounded by female influences, it's difficult not to emulate those people. Gay men don't wake up and decide they want to. No, I totally agree with that. I guess I'm just like, but then the turnaround happens.
So let me ask, like, this is the thing, and this is what a question I had with James Caldwell one time back in the day, is what is all the high tone talking and switching and stuff like that going on, you know what I'm saying, with a lot of gay men, you know what I'm saying? Why are there gay men that are like super effeminate then? Like, it seems like when I see somebody gay, like, they might start with the lower voice and more masculine things, but as we become more, friendly or acquainted, then that other stuff comes out. You know what I'm saying? The more flamboyant, the more effeminate comes out. And it's like, why does this go with gay? If gay is same gender loving and have sex, want to be with that, then why is the male taking on female traits, and the females not all of them, some of the males, let me make sure I say some of the males taking on female traits, and some of the females who are gay taking on male traits. I'm trying to understand that. Because I feel like gay is the sexual act and the feelings of love, but then that personality is something else. You know what I'm saying? But maybe it all goes together. I don't know.
It was something I was getting ready to say about that. That this is just the bottom line for me. This is the bottom line. Gay, straight, bi, otherwise non-binary, whatever, I still am not okay when a man, whether he be, again, straight, gay, bi, whatever, verbally disrespects a Black woman. I'm not okay with that, because to me, at the end of the day, you still are coming from a masculine perspective, and you still like that disrespect. I just still feel that way. Like, I still don't think it's cool. Like, it doesn't make it any better just because you're a gay Black male who acts effeminate and who does the hands and the pitch in the voice and the honey child and the fish this and that. It doesn't make it any better to me. I still view it as the same disrespect that I would view it as if it was coming from a straight male. Yeah, I still view it the same way. I'm not okay with it. I'm just not. And I have some feelings, I have some thoughts, but I won't release them right now. Keep them to myself.
Okay. Simple. He's scared to crack it up. Yeah. You scared the mess out of me. I thought I was in this house by myself. He always sneaking around and stuff like that. Crazy self. Okay, so Simple Living said, hey, what's up? Simple Living says, my question to gay men is why not just be gay? Why change your voice and clothing to attempt to sound and be like a woman?
Okay, now Simple Living. I literally made a comment very similar to this today on another post that I saw about the LGBTQ community and whatnot, and it was from a heterosexual male. And I literally made the comment, and I was like, I guess I'm one of those people that just wanted to be just a well-rounded, perfect world, and I was like, why? I don't understand why. Okay, so if you're gay, then just be gay. It's all it is it's a sexual preference. If you're gay, just be gay and let's just live and let's just be and let's just stop having to have all of the, convincing towards and just let it be. I don't understand. I don't know.
Anybody coming back?
I got a couple of likes on the comment. Nobody commented back because I think this particular person doesn't really, he's a straight black male, so he doesn't really have a lot of LGBTQ males on his timeline or in his friends list. I'll put it to you like that.
Right. Okay, production has a question.
Why do lesbians use toys still?
Why do lesbians use toys still?
Yeah, they look like male genitalia.
Well, what does that have? Okay, I'm trying to get what.
Because they're gay.
Well, we were just. Yeah, before you came in, I asked both sides, like, why do the women portray things as a male and the guys that are gay portray things as women? But we didn't really get an answer all the way.
Yeah, I understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
From a natural perspective, from a natural perspective, he's trying to say, like, if that's what you prefer, then why come you can't work with what it gives naturally? But I guess that's the same, it's different than, sex between two heterosexual people. You might throw some things in the game, to I don't know.
Okay, so Rainy Puzz, do you have a second? Do you have something else?
I don't know, because you throw some things in the game. Are you still heterosexual?
He said, if you throw some things.
No, I'm just talking about, it don't have to be nothing that would allude to the fact that you might not be heterosexual. I'm just talking about things, whips and chains and things and, feathers and because a sex life can be spiced up amongst any combination of, sexual preferenced people. Like, it could be spiced up any kind of way. It don't have to just be them. We do the same thing.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be anything that gives the connotation of, like, it doesn't, like, if it was a heterosexual sexual relationship and they threw some things in the game where the man was penetrated or whatever, right? Like, it doesn't have to be anything where penetrate where there's a question as to whether because you like that thing that you threw in the game, you may be of another sexuality. It could just be, like she said, feathers, whips, chains, some pinching, some biting.
Yeah, some fun, some flavored oils. It could be anything. It don't have to be, but I want to talk about this. Her comment, Rainy Puzz.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't y'all heard of gay men who were beaten half to death as children because they were effeminate? It's eternal and it manifests itself externally. Now, let me give a very short testimony, and that is because I'm a Gen Xer. So, when I was growing up and in school and whatnot, gay was just not like you. That was just the type of thing that you were just
didn't want to be
reveal openly. You weren't going to reveal it openly. People could assume, but you just were not going to do it. People that I went to high school with that was gay, I didn't find out they was gay till years down the road because it just wasn't. It wasn't a thing. So you have to understand, coming from that perspective, then that diluted my understanding of homosexuality is what it was back in my day. Now it's LGBTQ. You know, I have to stay up with the times and stuff. But so I had to gain an understanding because I did not grow up during a time where it was normalized. So I had to gain an understanding. And let me tell you where my understanding was gained. I was watching a story one day about a homosexual man, and he was telling his story about how his mother treated him once he, you know, told his truth about his sexuality. And it was so heartbreaking to me. And it was like in that moment, I said, okay, you know what? Because I never have had an issue with anybody of a sexual preference other than me, because I just don't get deep off into people like that to be like current what they doing. And I just don't, you know, but it helped me to gain an understanding. And what I knew for myself from that moment, from watching that story, was that I understand it now. I understand. And the thing for me is that people are just people, and I don't care who you are, what your sexual preference is. I'm never going to mistreat somebody because of that. You know, I'm just not, because I could see the hurt and the pain in this person's, you know what I'm saying? I could see the pain and hurt as this guy told his story, and I felt it, and it touched me, and I was like, oh, okay. And I'm not playing no games with that. Like, you know, everybody is everybody to me. You know, everybody is cool people to me. You know, not in that way, but in that way. Okay. I hope that's making sense, because I'm really just talking off the rip. But anyway, that was in regards to her comment, basically.
Okay, so I want to make production has a follow-up, but Andrew Gabor says, I think production means, why is it a problem when men are considered feminine when lesbians are considered masculine? Gay men get it way harder than gay women. That is what he said. That's what he was saying.
Production. Production. Okay.
Right. So, yeah. So, okay. So I can see, but the thing about it is the dick rules the world. Okay. So you want to know who has made lesbianism less offensive, I guess, is men, straight men. Straight men they decided that if you are dick to dick, we don't like you. And straight men decided if you lick the lick, we cool with that.
We would like to watch
like women and stuff. That ain't us. We ain't said shit to y'all about that shit. Okay, go ahead, production. What you say?
Is there really a standard to being gay if being gay is already out of standard?
So is there like a protocol to being gay, or like
when you're asking like, why can't you just be gay when already being gay is outside
different.
of natural? So like now you're trying to make more rules on top of rules that are already broken. Per se, yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying you're breaking rule by being gay, but like if being heterosexual is natural,
okay,
then you already broke the line. So why are we saying that gays are now supposed to somehow fit back into natural when they're already not natural? Why are we saying like gay has to still be masculine and that kind of stuff when already gay is gay? Like it's already outside the natural.
Well, how I was told was that if you don't like the personality, you don't like the personality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I guess like when we're asking like why are they so expressive and stuff like that, that's why I'm asking, how can we really already start putting standards on that when we're already at the home base, which says being gay is not natural. So anything past that.
Yeah, I get that argument. And I guess in my mind, what I told myself was, it's really not my argument to have. If I don't like your personality, bitch, I don't give a damn what you're doing in the bedroom. I don't like your personality. When I'm around like men, I do like to be around more masculine men, and not like, especially not no shady, messy ass man. I don't like that if he's straight. So so if you're gay, I don't like it either. You know what I'm saying? So I've decided it's not gay. It's the personality. If I can't fuck with your personality, I'm done with you. That's gay or straight. That's what I decided.
Yeah, I see what he's saying, but the point I was making is like, I don't know, can just be like, because somebody commented and said it's exhausting. You know, the conversation is exhausting. That's why I'm trying to understand, just why come we can't just be like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, you got to understand, everybody is not gonna get with the program. Some people are going to agree. Some people go, well, my thing is, welcome to the world of being Black. Then if you're trying to be accepted, you know, we still trying. So I don't know, just be. How come you can't just be? Like, stop. We could just stop trying to explain it. Just, if you gay, just be gay. If you lesbian, just be lesbian. If you bi, just. And still, what's your name? How you doing today? How's life going for you? How's your mom? You know, it's still the same conversation. It's like, it's not gonna, we don't have to keep talking about it and I don't know, trying to find different perspectives on it. Just be. I'm not in your bedroom with you at night, and you're not in mine. So
right. So I'm fine with folks just being and stuff like that. But but my thing is this, like, honestly, I feel as though like Black gay men have their mouth on Black straight women too much. And that's becoming exhausting too. I mean, we all exhausted all the way around from humanity in the way that humans do. Okay. And I'm sick of Black gay men trying to imitate us and let us know about us. And then when you get into the talk world, the social media talk world, and then they start having these conversations as if they're an authority and an experience of the Black female experience, I'm like, no, because you really need to sit it down and shut it up. That's how I feel.
Yeah, because one thing about it, my experience is unique. It's inherently unique. It has essences to it that you will never, ever, ever be able to feel nor experience. And so, you know, that's why I'm good.
No, here go Andrew. Andrew talking about they are being, but you're making it a problem. The thing about it is,
I'm not making it. I wasn't making it a problem at all. I was just simply saying, like, okay, so the other post that I saw today, because this will put it in perspective, because I feel like I'm talking outside of the other post that I saw today basically showed like a rainbow sleeve holding an arm, like, you gonna get this message. I don't care what we gonna shove it at you. You're gonna get this message. That was how the post came off, right? Okay. And so that was the post that I commented on. And I just simply said, like, wait a minute. Because I'm gonna be accurate. Hold on.
okay.
I'm gonna be accurate. Just hold on a second. Okay, here we go.
That's where I'm at, the dodo bird portion.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Okay.
Let me get his name off of here. This was the post, right?
Okay.
See that?
So why American hand over the Black LGBT person?
And holding it over the family.
Over the family. Ooh, okay, let's talk about that.
So that was the post, right? So I commented on the post and I said, my thing is just be straight, gay, bi, or whatever else there is to be, and just be it and live it. We don't have to keep talking about it, because if I talked on and on about being straight, it would just come off as super weird. Just be. Why? Because I mean, I don't know. That's just, so that's what I mean when I say just be. Just wake up and live, and, you know, go to bed at night and sleep with a man or sleep with a woman or whatever it is you do. Like, we don't have to keep on like going over this topic and pushing this acceptance. And because I'm saying Black people been trying to be accepted for centuries. And so it might take some time, but just do you know, because the rights have been fully extended. So it's all good. Just wake up and live. Just wake up and do you. Just go to bed at night and have sex with who you're going to have sex with. Just go, like, stop seeking acceptance, because you should know from history that nothing that's out of the ordinary or what's considered as different is never fully accepted. And you should know that from looking at our history. That's all I was trying to say. Because baby, I gotta wake up and be every day. You understand what I'm saying? Every day, all day, and sometimes even in my sleep.
You know what this discussion does for me? It just highlights again that everybody, every intersection has its own struggles that they have to deal with. Every intersection has its own stereotypes that they have to deal with, their own authoritative ruling class of oppression over them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what this conversation does for me. Now, I did agree with Chanel because she said, that's not a black hand, that's a demon hand. Did you see them nails on that hand? Bridget, look at that nail. I was wondering about that too. Yeah, but and that's what we're asking from you guys too.
Oh, that's a good that's good interpretation.
Yeah,
that's a good interpretation. So this person was basically stating that they feel like it's an agenda that's being pushed. My comment wasn't related to that. My comment was just simply saying, just, you know, it doesn't even have to be an agenda. Just if that's what your life is, then live that life, you know, without seeking acceptance from anybody for it. Do it unapologetically is all I was saying.
Right.
The acceptance piece, I think, is about just respecting and meet within my space and not disrespecting my choice. But again, you know, I mean, I don't know, just throughout world history, I mean, it's so many different groups of people and seeking acceptance, and it's everybody. It's always going to be different pages to turn. It's always going to be different pages. It's going to be different pages, different chapters, different books, different opinions, different thoughts, different insights, different perspectives, different. So how can, like, do you ever think that can come into being one understood thing? Or, you know, will it always be little misunderstandings here and there about what something is and what something isn't? Right. I don't know. For me, I just choose to look at anybody, you know, gay, straight, or otherwise. I just look at people as people. Like, you just a person. Whatever you do outside of that is, it really ain't none of my business. But you just a person, and I'm going to respect you until you give me a reason not to respect you. As a person, not as a gay, straight, lesbian, but none of that. As a person,
right? And I like how, and I'm not trying to like jump on anybody, but I like how some of the LGBT. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like how like some of the LGBT in the chat right now is doing the same thing we were saying. Like we addressing us about how they feel things are coming to them. And then when we try to address how we feel things are coming to us, we still talking about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I do feel that there's still a lot of discrimination against LGBTQ. I feel like there's still a negative connotation towards it and stuff like that. And I feel like there's things that need to be worked out in regards to that in society, even with myself and stuff like that, because and I'm not just blaming it on religion and stuff like that. I even said, like, sometimes personalities I can't get with. You know what I'm saying? But then when we say we don't like, why do the black men have their mouth on us so bad, talking about us so bad, doing visual representations, not just to us and to our community, but to other folks outside our community that look to include the oppressive class, you know, doing all that nigga shit to display black women, then we don't got no commentary about that. Ain't no commentary about that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so now let's get to this to this next post.
What hierarchy believe?
Right.
I agree.
Wake up black every day. I say black people need to accept each other because gay or straight, we are still at the bottom of the barrel and the most hated race. I believe it too. I feel like y'all
black women is at the bottom with the sludge. We down there. So you would have to understand why sometimes it could be off-putting, you know. It can be off-putting to see a black gay male, you know, overly criticize the essence of a black female. It can be off-putting.
Wait, so Andrew is saying, I feel like y'all are backpedaling. The woman clearly said, if you're gay, be gay. Why do you have to be feminine? Did you not hear her say that? Well, this is the thing. Why can't that be a genuine question instead of being an affront to you? Like, I really don't understand it either. I don't understand where that comes into being a homosexual as the word is defined. The definition of homosexual, same gender loving. Where does I'm a woman who likes a woman and I'm a man who likes a woman, and then I take on the other opposite sex's traits? That is just a real question that I still have. It's not like, why you gotta be feminine, because I don't have to be around. If I don't like that from a man, then I don't have to be around it. You know what I'm saying? It really is a question. Where does that part come into being same gender loving? The fact that now you take on traits of the gender, of the other gender. So I ain't back there on nothing.
But somebody put a good comment, and because I think it can come from different places. And somebody put a comment that says some men are born with, like those feminine traits, or they may pick them up from their raising, and so that could account for why it's not just a sexuality thing, but it's also a behavioral thing. I think
personality.
I think there's different reasons why it could be, but that was one good one that I saw in the comments.
Yeah. So if it's just personality that you're born with, just in your DNA, okay. But that is a question that a lot of people out here be wanting to know. Like, where does the opposite sex taking on those traits, where does that come from? And in my time, in my friends and my running into conversations, stuff like that, I've always had it come back to me that I've always acted like a girl, or I've always acted kind of tomboyish, and stuff like that, as if it was just inherent, as it was just part of the DNA scheme. Mm-hmm. So that's how these come. This is the type of stuff that people really want to know, and all of the time, it doesn't have to be offensive. You know what I'm saying? Because like a white girl can ask me about my hair, she can't touch it, but she can ask me about my hair. And I don't take it offensive because she wants to know about my hair and she just in awe about my hair. That don't offend me.
Yeah, but don't touch it though, because then we on a whole another level after that,
Right, because see, the touching to me goes back to you feeling as though you have a domain over me. You know what I'm saying?
And the way I'm feeling these days, I damn near don't even want you to ask me about it. Now that's how I'm feeling these days. Don't even ask me about it. Just this my shit, and it's not yours. That's all you need to know.
I like talking about it. I'm like, yeah, bitch, my shit is cold. You know what I'm saying? I had it like this on Tuesday. Here's Friday. It looked like this. I rolled in at 8 o'clock with this piece on here and then took it off and had a whole nother story. Baby, yes.
Did you get it cut? Did you ever get that? Did you get your hair cut? Now, your hair, you came to work yesterday, your hair like this. You come in the next day, your shit all down here, 22, 24, 26. Did you get it cut?
Okay.
It's like, do it look like do it look like I got my damn hair cut? Now, what kind of sense do that make? That's just your way of wanting to know what I did. What is this going on with my hair? How did you go from having this hair to this long 22-inch hair the next day? But don't ask me, did I get it cut? Because see, now you're sounding stupid.
Okay.
Did you get it cut?
So the dodo bird portion. Now, I grew up with some guys that were feminine, and to this day, we don't know if they gay or not. You know what I'm saying? And we see the Facebook, and they ain't out telling folks I'm gay and proud and woo, and I don't think everybody has to declare. You know what I'm saying? But they really, they not know. Just because you're feminine, I hope nobody is taking that as anything that's being said here. Just because you're feminine does not mean you're bad. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. Not at all. That don't have nothing to do with it. It's the actions. Watch Paris is Burning in the deleted scene. Polls pulled a lot of their stories from. I mean, I even got off into it's a couple of series on YouTube that features based in Atlanta, gay men chasing Atlanta, and it's another one that's real popular. I have been watching that one too. I love those shows. Chasing Atlanta and G Status Hustle. Yeah, I love both of those shows, and I adopted some of the people. I call them my sons. my sons.
Oh, okay.
Just because I like, from watching the show, I gained a love for their personality, their story, and all of that. So, but
Okay, so let's move to the next topic real quick. All right, this is from Bridget.
I'm second marriage material. Go get that starter marriage out of your system, learn from your mistakes, then come see about me. We will live like sexy, pragmatic, sensible adults who split bills, communicate, and leave each other alone most of the time. I don't know about them splitting no bills, baby, because I done paid my own bills all my life. And if I'm going to put my name on a document, a contract with somebody, I'm going to need to know that they could pick up the majority, okay? I want you to be the man that you want to be. That's all I'm saying. That's the only part of it that I don't agree with. But yeah, I was feeling this because once you get to a certain age, it's like the probability of you dealing with somebody on a first is very, very slim. You know what I'm saying? You're going to definitely be dealing with somebody on a second, more likely than not. And
yeah, by my age too.
Yeah.
Unless you're a Black woman. Because Black women, a lot of my friends, I done been on Facebook like, dang, sis, our name ain't changed since the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I wasn't talking about us. Look, I wasn't talking about us. I was talking about them. These men be on their second. Some of us ain't even got to our first. Like I haven't gotten to my first, you know. So, but you know, hopefully the beauty in that, I call them recycled men. That's what I like to call them, is recycled men. You know, they recycling back through the system. So, you know, you might be able to pick you one up off the belt. That's what I'm trying to say. And hopefully you come through better than you did, you know, the first time. You know, you got refurbished, you got some parts replaced, you know, got a couple of nuts and screws tightened up and whatnot, and so now we can be good. And so I'm cool with that. So that's why I was feeling this, because yeah, that's probably what my experience will be.
Yeah, that may be what mine is too. You said, hold on, look at, okay. I can't stand when I ain't seen nobody. I don't even know. Simple Living just came around for me recently, but this is somebody who obviously been watching me for a minute. So she said, "Will you take a dumpy and brown?" So, 2019. Did I tell you about that, Bridget?
No, but I remember you used to say this a lot. Like, yeah. I remember you used to say it.
So in 2019, I started off 2019 with a whole new dating, like,
I remember.
Thing, right? And I was like, you know, I ain't that tall, dark, and handsome with the corner office and shit. I done did that. It ain't worked. It ain't worked for me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you had to bounce on one of them fools' head a couple times. And I'm calming down. I'm older. You know what I'm saying?
Flash a tire or two. You know what I'm saying?
In no capacity.
They work
Just that used to go on. So I started 2019, and I said, you know what? I'm getting a little thicker. I'm a little this, that, and the other. I feel like I need to get me a little brown, round head, dumpy nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you know, make the most of it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, somebody, you know, who's non-assuming, so he don't, you know, not ugly, because I don't think because you brown, you ugly. You know, somebody who is, you know, lower on the food chain a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, I could chill with, because I'm not the flashy girl. I ain't keeping up with all the fashions. I want to, but I can't never seem to get back on it after I turn about 32, 33, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not all out in the street. Somebody quiet, like to eat, chill.
Everyday guy.
Everyday guy. You know what I'm saying?
Everyday guy.
Right, everyday guy, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, don't think too much and don't think too little of himself, that type, you know what I'm saying? So I came up with the song, Dumpy and Brown, Dumpy and Brown, all I want me is some Dumpy and Brown, yeah. Big ran up on, I went out, because it started in 2018, but I didn't tell y'all to 2019. Went around with a couple Dumpy and Browns and found out them bitches got away about themselves too. You fat, funky, stinking ass. I know you ain't.
Dusty, crusty, low
tilt over shoes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, his shoes wasn't tilted, but you know what I'm saying? You big, funky mongrel. I know you did. So, baby, it was, girl, I hadn't even made it halfway through 2019. I stopped singing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to fuck with it no more. Then I just was like, I'm through with all this shit. Just let the wind whatever the wind want to write. You know what I'm saying? But girl,
I feel you.
That I say niggas is crazy. Whatever you get, they crazy. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta deal. You gotta, try your hardest. You know what I'm saying? Try your hardest.
Lately I have been calling out my married friends, relatives and whatnot, because I say, you know what, all of these years, y'all asked and sat up here and y'all have not told the truth. Y'all have not told the story that you have not explained. You have used your marriage as a status symbol, but you have not told the truth that you be accepting some punk ass shit. This is what I have learned of. Oh, I don't believe I'm not splitting bills is just not your girl. I'm sorry.
Okay. So finish what you're gonna say. We're gonna get on the splitting bills, because I don't know how to. I don't know. I think I've been by myself too long, so I'm just like, the split.
I have been too. Okay, but I'll finish the thought. But yeah, just coming to understand here recently that a lot of the people that I know that's married, and you get. We living in a social media digital world, so you get a scene, from married people. When you look at social media, you get a story, you get a, what I'm trying to say. Am I making sense? Like, they give you a vision of what they want you to see. And I understand, because you're not supposed to put all your business out there, but then you come to find out that like people really be dealing with some real fuck shit in these marriages, and then they still walking around smiling and hissing like it's all good. Meanwhile, I'm out here dating, and as a dater, you're always told, don't accept this, don't accept that, don't, like all of these don'ts, like and as a result, your pool ends up being empty. Meanwhile, you were never told by the married women that, okay, now it is some stuff you're gonna have to put up with. Now, if you can make it through this, and this, then everything will be cool. But you're gonna have to put up with that, though. That's just a theme that I'm kind of starting to, as I gain more insight and get more information from some married women, I'm learning about things that they dealt with, that based off of what you've shown me thus far, I would have never known that you dealt with that. Like, I would have never known that you put up with that and then they'll end the conversation by saying, but I'm staying in my thing. I ain't never letting that go at this point, because now I don't want to be you. I don't want to be you. If you had told me that, then I would have, maybe some relationships that I tried, maybe I would have been a little bit more patient if I had known, like, I ain't know that this is what y'all be dealing with. I don't know if that's making sense, but.
No, I mean, listen, I have an issue with when I say that I'm going to do something and I'm going to be in something, especially like anything in my life. Like, I'm a stand-up bitch, period. Okay. Mm-hmm. So if I say I'm going to do it, and I'm gonna do it hard, I'm going to try hard, I'm going to run it till the wheels fall out. But everybody not like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people be like, oh, bitch, it's too much early. You know what I'm saying? And that's what and they gotta go. You know what I'm saying? And so my thing is, why am I so willing to take so much shit? You know what I'm saying? So my feelings are kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like why am I so willing to negate myself over a promise I made? I told y'all this like 2 years ago. That I was saying I'll be run down in the ground over some shit I said I was gonna do. And I said, I'm gonna start telling motherfuckers I cancel. You know what I'm saying? Because, or I thought again, I don't want to go. You know what I'm saying? Because all of my life, I've been like, if I said I was going to do it, I could be missing all 10 toes. If I got one and I said I was going to be there, I'm going to work that one all the way, to do something for whoever I said, you know what I'm saying? Because I like to be a woman of my word, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I said it was putting so much stress on my life, I needed to quit. So I had tried it. And it was when I was on the homeowners association. And I told them I was going to come to something and help them. And then I just didn't even call. Well, I think I texted her or something, said at the last minute, it was like 15 minutes till I wasn't coming. And baby, although I slept real good that night, the next day it was on my heart. I felt so bad for doing that shit. It's just not in me to be that. But I'm gonna have to try to develop some of that, because when you have people or things pull out from you with they don't give a fuck, don't got no remorse or nothing, that takes a lot away from my soul. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna have to figure out in myself, like, hey, like, why are you so willing to like go so hard, you know, at your own demise? And you see it's your own demise. You know this. You know what I'm saying? So, and that happens at work. I mean, it's work, personal. You know what I'm saying? It happens even like when I done told the doctor I'm going to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Knowing good and well, I'm going to do it, but I'm really not for it. Find me something else. You know, find me something else that's within my, you know, that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I'm trying to work with myself. Okay,
yeah,
so
choosing you. You
choosing
gotta learn
me.
how
Oh
to
my gosh, choosing me, because motherfuckers will choose themselves. Okay, so wait a minute now. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so I want us to listen to this while we're on this conversation. Oh, hold on. I want you to listen to, please. If we have to listen to it again, please, because I've been listening to this for several months and didn't know how. Anyway, just listen to it. Hold on one second. Okay, this is Nikki Giovanni and I forgot what his name is. You'll see. Hold on. Wait. Okay, hold on.
If I love you, I can't lie to you.
Of course you can lie to me, and you will. If you love me and you're going off with Maddie someplace, you're lying to me. Because what the hell do I care about the truth? I care if you're there. When Billie Holiday say, hush now, don't explain.
All right, I accept that.
Of course you lie to me. And I don't even want to care. What does the truth matter? And why are you going to be truthful with me when you lie to everybody else? You lied when you smiled at that cracker down the job, right? Lie to me, smile. Treat me the same way you would treat him.
Okay.
I can't treat him.
You must.
Treat him.
You must.
Listen.
Because I've caught the frowns and the anger. He's happy with you. Of course he doesn't know you're unhappy. You grin at him all day long. You come home and I catch hell. Because I love you, I get least of you. I get the very minimum. And I'm saying, fake it with me.
Yes, fake it with me then.
Black woman to ask of the black man for 10 years so that we can get a child on his feet that says, yeah, father smiled at mother. He talked to me about school today. Who cares that you can read? Most Americans can't read. Most people can't read. They look at the pictures.
Baby, I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying tonight. If I love you, I can't lie to you.
One more time.
Of course you can lie to me. And you will. If you love me and you're going off with Maddie someplace, you're lying to me. Because what the hell do I care about the truth? I care if you're there. When Billie Holiday say, hush now, don't explain.
All right, I accept that.
Of course you lie to me. And I don't even want to care. What does the truth matter? And why are you going to be truthful with me when you lie to everybody else? You lied when you smiled at that cracker down the job, right? Lie to me, smile. Treat me the same way you would treat him.
I can't treat him.
You must. You must. Because I've caught the frowns and the anger. He's happy with you. Of course he doesn't know you're unhappy. You grin at him all day long. You come home and I catch hell. Because I love you, I get least of you. I get the very minimum. And I'm saying, fake it with me.
Okay.
Is that too much of the black woman to ask of the black man? For 10 years so that we can get a child on his feet that says, yeah, father smiled at mother. He talked to me about school today. Who cares that you can read or can't read? Most Americans can't read. Most people can't read. They look at the pictures.
Yeah, she say, shit, let me have that experience. I want to have that experience as well. Mm-hmm. Of being with a man that at least look happy. You know what I'm saying? Can I have that too? I've seen that video before too, and I loved it. So
yeah.
much.
See, so my interpretation of it is she's saying, now look, you go out your way to make it work outside this house for you. You know what I'm saying? And to appease these people, and you you call it faking to me and your friends and stuff, faking it to make it out there. Well, then faking to make it out here. Well, I gotta catch the hell of your life when you get home.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? This is part of your life too. This is a portion of your life that needs to go well too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and don't use this opportunity to go do what it is that you want to do. You use this opportunity to stand on your feet or 10 toes down in the thing, in the trenches, doing it. You know what I'm saying? Can we do that here? Like, please, can we, like, don't make that runaway slave choice, please.
Yeah, that I'm gonna keep that excerpt for a long time, because that touched my soul. I've had it for months and months and months. It touched my soul. Like if you gonna break your back, like she said, you broke your back to smile and grin up in the white man's face, to make sure that he felt like you were pleased. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that the atmosphere was good. You know what I'm saying? Well, do that here. Do that with me. Oh my gosh.
But a lot of times that conversation was so powerful because
between parents and children too.
Exactly.
And yes, honey, I can apply that to my own parenting. Yes, indeed. Oh my gosh. Go ahead.
And not only that, you've at least maybe witnessed it, if not between your own parents or one of their spouses or an aunt and an uncle or a grandmother and a grandfather. You've experienced that before, where you've seen it, you've witnessed it, where the man comes home and everything that's on his heart spills out at home, in the way of behavior, language. It's like the day is done and he can't hold it no more. So you gonna get it. Get it. Because I couldn't give it to them. I think that movie Fences is a very good example of that conversation.
With Viola Davis? Yeah.
Denzel, yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen that. I'm gonna have to look at that. But yeah, that spoke volumes to me, and so I just wanted to. I always been wanting to share it, and I never could until now. So, back to the one that you said about the second marriage. Going to get your little starter marriage and stuff together and stuff like that. Like, I can feel the sentiment. I definitely feel the sentiment and stuff like that. I know that probably at my age too. Whenever I do get married, it'll probably be my first and maybe their second, because men, because it's harder for us, for some reason, for us Black women to get married. You know what I'm saying? It's all these expectations and stuff like that, and thought processes about how things should go and things like that, and whatever. That I don't know, child. I like the sentiment. That's what I say. I like the sentiment. It was cute. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, go on and test the water with somebody else. Don't come over here with no bullshit.
Yeah, it's like, okay, because I've already dated you, so go on and marry somebody else and do that, and then swing back around, and we'll see how it works out. I guess I don't know. Shit.
Okay, so what you think about this, Smoke Break? I mean, I keep saying that.
It's okay.
There is nothing great about being a single, independent woman. You need a man. Now, I hate being a single, independent woman. I don't like the bullshit. Fuck it. It's for somebody else. It ain't for me no more. I'm through with it.
Yeah, right? It's very exhausting. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's exhausting. It's tired. I beat it. I'm the victor. Now what else? You know what I'm saying? Right. Okay. Master that. What else? But do you need a man? I am very traditional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too.
I guess it's the way that you quantify or qualify need. You know what I'm saying? If you're single and independent, you obviously been able to take care of yourself and live a life that has got you this far. So as far as providing a livable life, a life that can take you into years and decades, no, you don't need a man for that. But for the essentials of life, more emotional, more camaraderie, protection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. You do need a man. You do need that. Yeah. You need that. Well, I was gonna say opposite sex, but I don't want to. For me, I need the opposite sex. Okay. To be that yin to my yang, or that closing part to the puzzle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Part. So yeah, I do believe that.
Yeah, I do need one. I don't know about this. There's nothing great about being a single, independent a woman. I mean, the great thing about it is that you're able to do it.
Yeah.
You know, that's great. But yeah, I absolutely do need a man. And I think through this pandemic, it became even more poignant for me to understand that, yeah, because you know what, all of this stress and these issues in my head and the anxieties and you know and all of that, I need to, it would be nice to be able to, I don't want to say share that with somebody, but bounce it off of somebody. You know, we could bounce it off of each other. You know, it would just be very, very, very nice. It would be very nice. Yes, it would. But I'm gonna say this too: the older I get, and being single and never married, sometimes, like, I don't know, like if I'm chilling at night, you know, watching what I want to watch, drinking what I want to drink, what I want to eat, saying what I want to say, you know, just, and I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I have become very accustomed to being alone. I have become very accustomed to the point where I enjoy it. Now, that'll never dismiss the fact that I definitely want my person. You know, I definitely want them to come, but it's after so long, you do get very accustomed to your lifestyle.
Right. I did that too in my relationship with production. I did that too. Like I think I took on a lot more of what he liked to do and just spilled a lot of my extra time with just being with him. And I really, really liked it. So I'm totally sold that I do want my person as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, hey, yo, baby, yo, hey, King Immaculate. So now I ain't gonna lie, like it was a couple times, like in our relationship, like where some shit that my married friends had came back to my mind. Like I used to get with my friend, like she would be like, I'd be like, girl, let's go, because I'm single, right? So I'm like, girl, let's go over here and have a drink after work. You know, nah, girl, I gotta get home and cook. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, girl, like niggas is grown. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Buddy boy couldn't cook on today, but it's my day. Well, we had our days too over here. So you know what I'm saying? I'm like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? That mouth shelter be having to have you think back sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, you gain a better understanding of it once
I did, and I think it was good that we lived together as well too. So I've never lived with anyone ever. You know what I'm saying? Well, Brooklyn Daddy back in the day, but that was a shot experience. Like that ain't nothing to think about. Okay.
Yes, my relations have been short as well. They didn't last long at all.
Right.
They just
right. So that was cool to just think about, you know, like going to bed with somebody. Like I went to bed with him at the same time. Like I used to be up on here a lot late, you know, talking all the time or, you know, watching TV and stuff. So we would go to bed at the same time, get up. Well, he got up before me really, but for the most part, you know, all of that. He don't like the TV on at night, so that changed for me too. You know what I'm saying? And it was just little things that I still enjoy, even though they were changes to what I was used to. It was things that I enjoyed with my companion, you know, like the camaraderie, the companionship, all of that. So,
but, you know, and I'm a person that sleeps with the TV on all night long, all night. Okay, it's my friend. Okay, but I dated somebody that didn't like the TV on, but I was totally okay with that because I'm not alone. You know, I'm not alone. I got somebody here next to me and I feel protected and I'm okay with it going completely dark. You know, if anything happens, you're gonna, you know, be the first one to get up and try to make things right. If I'm by myself and something happens, I don't want to be in complete darkness. I want to be able to get up with some light and start looking around and figuring out what I need to do. And so, yeah, I totally do get that.
Right. So, yeah. So, you know, I'm moving on to this real quick because I do want to talk about this because we're just talking about the gay stuff real quick. Hold on one second. Okay. So, Matt Damon says his daughter taught him not to use the F slur, like FAG, for a homosexual months ago. So basically, Matt Damon was having some interview or whatever, and he was like, you know, my daughter, you know, had to get me together, my daughter had to get me together and, let me know, that's not cool. I don't like it. It doesn't make me feel good when you use that type of word when you're talking about a homosexual. Well, the people are coming for his neck, okay? Because they saying, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me in the year of 2020, you stopped saying FAG?
Yeah, you were still saying that. So then we know what else you were saying. But I did to this, I did very much relate to it because my Gen Z daughter, she corrects me very often. And she basically lets me know, like, do you know if you was like really somebody and you was out here free talking the way that you thought you would be canceled? Do you know you would be canceled, mama? Like some of this stuff that you say, you need to stop saying. So she always gets me together like, no, we don't say that anymore. That's not like, for instance, one good one is in St. Louis. Chinese food is real popular. It's very unique to anywhere else that you would get it from. But as long as I have born and raised in St. Louis, we call Chinese Chinaman. Okay, we just freaking do. Sometimes even the Chinaman is the it's called the Chinaman. Okay, this is what we call it. This is the name on we call it Chinaman. So I was still saying Chinaman. I'm getting ready to give me some Chinaman. My daughter was like, Ixnay on the Chinaman. Ixnay on the Chinaman. That is inappropriate. You should not be saying that. You just say, I'm going to order some Chinese food or, but that Chinaman, that's a no. Like, you got to stop saying that.
Dang, that was out of order?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know.
I had no clue. So that's why I say she checks me on the daily. Like she'll tell me things that you're not supposed to, you're not supposed to say that, mama. Right. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm just all types of out of order then.
Well, I learned in 2015 that bull for a lesbian, bull, whatever, wasn't it. I said, girl, what? Like, I was like, that's offensive. Like, I did not know that was offensive at all. I was like, really? Because it wasn't even, I guess it was levy that people meanly back in the day, but it was just, that was the word. That was just the descriptive. That was the adjective. I was like, shut up, honey. Girl, I had to start catching my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because didn't nobody say no lesbian when we was growing up? Didn't nobody say lesbian?
No, you either said dyke.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
And again, it's just what you were, it's what you were taught. It's what you were, whatever your experience in your household.
Your environment,
Yeah, whatever you heard. That's how but yeah, honey, she stayed checking me like, no, mama, no, you cannot say that. You can't say that.
When I was growing up, lesbian, homosexual, and gay was more like, you better get your mouth slapped off than saying FAG and bull dagger and dyke. You know what I'm saying? Those three were like, that was the street and the regular common language. But you start having homosexual and all that, the grown folks looking at you like, what do you know, honey? You in the world. Like, what's this?
Yeah, because that made it official.
Yeah, that made it
official.
Okay. Yeah. I can get with that. Yeah. I felt that was always strange when I got grown and I started seeing the LGBT trying to like do their terms and getting everybody to understand and stuff like that. And I was like, now, some of these clinical terms, baby, we get our whole head turned around on you know what I'm saying?
Right. Because the correct terms just so closely associate with sex. So, it was just like you didn't say that. You just didn't. So just like when I was raising my daughter was the first time that it was like when you're speaking about any body parts, you use the actual words like use
vagina,
the
penis.
actual word. Yeah, don't do like your grandmother. Your grandmother used to do say kitty cat and your cootie coo.
Yes.
Say none of that.
That was with Brooklyn too. Brooklyn was like, okay, it's a vagina. And I was like, baby, don't you be nowhere saying vagina. But then, I talked to her. What do you call it? Pediatrician. And she was like, no, it's better for them to learn clinical terms so that they understand in what it is, the importance it is in their body, and you know how it works and stuff like that. Because you're not gonna Google what are the parts of my dingling and get no real answer, no scientific clarity and stuff.
Yeah. And if you giving a statement to the police and you say my cootie coo, they might be able to say that's not even a thing. What's that? No, you need to be able to say my vagina.
He put his hands on my pocketbook. Really? How much money did he get? Something like that. So yeah, I get that. But in our day, it just wasn't that, you know, when you got scientific and clinical, you was too grown.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. So what I want to touch on also, and I'm glad Rhonda brought me back to it. She said, look, there are different rules for blacks and white. Matt Damon is not canceled. DaBaby is not correct. It's not the correct color. 1, 2, 3. Matt Damon is about to get all of the excuses. Okay, so what do they call it? The complexion for the something. Oh, I forgot what the little phrase. He's the right complexion for the, I don't know. Somebody tell me in the chat. I forgot. But where Andrew and them at with that? Andrew and Puds and Rainy Puds. Where y'all at with that about because see, I don't know how old Rainy Puds is, but I know that Andrew is a millennial. So he probably grew up with a lot of, no, maybe not, because I don't know how much of a millennial he is. I think Andrew's like 32 or 33. I bet he's hold on, let me see what she's talking about. Hold on. I bet they were like I think he came as a millennial right at the end of all those improper terms. Yeah, for LGBT.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Matt Damon need his ass kicked if you were still using that word of recent, then that speaks volumes about, you know, it's good that your daughter, it's probably a lot more stuff that she needs to check you on in, because that's just like, I don't know who even still uses that word. I don't even use that word behind closed doors, because it's very vulgar to me, you know.
Right. And see, what's so crazy is I have what she used to be my homegirl, who says that anytime she talking about any gay man, that's what they are. And I said, girl, look, let me tell you something. Look now, I you know how you be around folks, then you start picking it up. I said, look, I didn't empty that out. You know what I'm saying? And I get on YouTube and be just said that, like, girl, don't say that. You know what I'm saying? They be saying it loud. We live in Atlanta. I'm like, girl, you finna get us jacked. You know what I'm saying?
Oh gosh, yes, no, please
and,
don't.
And she uses it as an adjective. It's not even like ugly, because she don't treat gay men or women ugly either. But she uses it. That's her descriptive word. I was like, that ain't the hit girl. That ain't the hit girl no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah,
have you noticed that a lot of folks, even in the kitchen, ain't saying that no more? You got to get with the times. You know?
Yeah, she got to come up to the because no, I would not dare. I would not dare.
I've been in the presence of some gay folks that don't even like being called homosexual. They feel like it's still like a blemish, or you know what I'm saying, a smudge.
Well, at least those are the ones that want to just be, you know, they just want to just be. They don't want to, you know, we don't have to talk about what I do in the bedroom or my preference there. I just want to be. So I can get with that, but it's like the switch up, this constant switch up is what throws me off. So that's why sometimes I'll just be like, let me just, you know, honestly, let me let y'all do y'all, and let me just stay over here in my little bubble where I always am. That way I don't fuck it up, you know, basically is what I'm saying.
Yeah. And yeah. And so wait a minute, because Andrew had brought up something else earlier. Oh no, wait, let me see if I can find it real quick. And then you tell me what you think about this ignorant shit. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all what I thought immediately when I saw it. And then, oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Before we go there, because I'm gonna get Andrew ain't even on here no more. So okay. Now look at this smoke break. Oh, hold on. Sean King, he says I'm equal parts heartbroken and furious, right? Okay. I saved that for me. But when I went to go see what he talking about, so basically, some Fox News, New York Post, and some other outlets posted pictures of his home across the internet and their address. The wife just bought the house. He keeps saying that she bought it. She keeps going back and forth saying she bought it, he bought it. Well, they went to go look at the house. The house costs like over $500,000 or something like that, right? A lot of hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? And they saying that they live in lavish and luxury, but they live in New Jersey.
Okay, so that seems pretty.
It's high. That's high up there. It's nice. And so she works a real job. He's an activist and works a real job. You know what I'm saying? So why they can't get them a $500,000-$600,000 house? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And he doesn't have to be a martyr just because he stands for social issues and racial equality. He doesn't have to be a martyr. He's still allowed to live, you know, up to his standard.
Right. Oh, child, this is my child now. Hold on one second. Hey, bro. Hey, what's going on? I don't know. I'll call you back in a minute. All right. And watch that sneaky stuff. So, so talking about can she spend the night? You ain't leave here talking about spending the night. So she was like, and yes, she'll be 20 next month. I'm still on it. And so she was like, oh, okay. So the wife is terrified. She ready to go. They got security at the house, everything. This lady ain't even been in the house a little bit but a year, and now they moving. Crazy. That's crazy to me. And they be on this man for real, like for real. If y'all can't produce now they didn't produce some financial shit that look a little shaky. Okay. But it didn't go nowhere. It didn't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all over here fooling with his wife and his children. Taking pictures of them. They had pictures of the wife outside in the garden.
Oh my gosh.
Circulating on major, like it might be considered like tabloid, some of it, but major press outlets. Are you serious?
Yeah, and the amount of people out here that probably hate him just simply because of what he stands for. No, but this is where my family is. Like I don't want you to know where I live, you know. But yeah, again, my thing is I don't feel no ways about that. You don't have to be a martyr. You don't have to, you know, die a poor man or living, you know, amongst debris and rats just because you also stand for something. You don't have to do that. And especially if you got a family, you don't have to do that. You know, no. You don't owe nobody no explanation.
That threw me off. The other thing that what's his name? Andrew wanted to talk about was Alfonso Ribeiro. He was like he feels like the Black community turned his back on him and doesn't support him, and he wonders if it's because his wife is white. You know who about Carlton from the Fresh Prince?
I know who he is. Go ask some of these other people, these other Black men that's married to, but ask them what their experience was with that. I mean, what you mean turn they back? You never really, to me, was really fully assimilated into Black culture. I mean, he's a Dominican. Alfonso Ribeiro is Dominican, but he's a Black Dominican clearly. But don't nobody care, basically. Do you
see? I feel like when I first saw the post, I'm still looking for it right now. When I first saw the post, I was like, "Duh," you know what I'm saying? We say, yeah. Right, I like duh, and then when I went in there and I started looking at the comments, I was like, "Oh, okay. I'm wrong for being like duh." You know, they saying, "Nigga, we support you."
Yeah, I mean, I was basically thinking the same thing. I was like, "Yeah, we don't fuck with no nigga that married a white man, white woman." But I mean, okay, Alfonso. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, not that we don't rough with you, but. I kind of don't look at you the same. I think because it's so common. It's so common that it almost sometimes to me comes off like for y'all to stay successful, is it taboo for you to like just get you a straight up brown sister girl? Like, is it I don't know. LeBron got one, so he cool. I mean, I don't know.
And he didn't have a jump.
Yeah, high school sweetheart status.
Right.
I'm trying to look him up.
Who, Alfonso or LeBron?
No, because who? Okay, where was this statement made about?
I thought it was on the Shade Room, but I'm looking, I don't see it.
Oh, see, the Shade Room do so many posts. It's hard to keep up with. That post could be down at the bottom.
And it could have been like 2 days ago or something like that. But and you know, I take a slight offense. Oh, let me shut it. I ain't gonna say that. I gotta shut it down at this point. I was gonna say something about the Shade Room, but I'm gonna let it be. Okay, so wait a minute. So I wanted to talk about this because this was in my thing too. Okay.
When you get upset and you start tweeting, I don't like that, man. And you wasn't raised like that. You know when it comes down to women, humans, the utmost respect. So when I see stuff like that, it hurts me.
Oh shit! Let me get this off my damn TV thing because they showed took my hold on. I'll get this off of here, Jesus. Because they showed took.
You wasn't raised like
ain't
that.
Ain't that some good shit? Hold on. I said get this stuff off of here, man. Oh Lord. Because they show came from my damn monetization. Where I was showing a video on here. I told myself I wasn't going to do no video on here. I didn't did it. God, dog. They show came from my monetization. Okay? Some video, it was from iHeartRadio.
Okay.
We're going to see. Okay, so Rhonda McGee says, this is Alfonso's second interracial marriage. I'm just saying no one really cares.
Yeah. The exotic wife is like having a bit. Yeah, that's the point I was making, India, is that, as I see that being a trend, for a while now, it's like it ain't even nothing new at this point. To me, I've always looked at that, don't start with the love is love. You know what I'm saying? Because the love is love. But to me, that's somewhat of because it is a trend. If it wasn't a trend, because it seems to be a trend, to me, I've always taken that as some kind of like psychological issue to me, just to me. Yeah, like you said, the big house and the cars, like it's a status symbol. It's that thing you couldn't touch that you can now touch, and you want to touch it. Have at it is what I say, because really, if that's who you are, then I really wouldn't have wanted you anyway, and none of my sisters wouldn't have wanted you either.
Right.
That's all I can say.
What was I gonna say? So let's look at this real quick. I did want to do a small commercial break. I am loving these freaking swimsuits, honey. They got them in regular and plus, but baby girl look plus to the left anyway. But anyway, baby, this matte collection is fire, honey. They got all kind of stuff. Wait a minute. We're gonna look at their little page real quick, honey. Baby. Oh yes, for all the sizes, honey. I am here for it. And I don't even like stuff like this. I'm finna get into it though.
I like it.
See, I like stuff like this with the little duster.
That's nice. I love that.
And look at this. I love this right here. Now you can get on Shein and get this though. I like stuff like that.
Is that a bodysuit?
No, it's a bodycon dress with the yeah. Yes. So y'all look up Matte Collection. If you actually go to their website, that's the one I wanted. This is the one I wanted. I like that.
That's pretty. I like that too.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah. So if you go and look at it in green, child. This is this summer's collection. Green's my favorite color. But
I literally just told one of my girlfriends, we was talking about fashion and stuff. That's what we like to talk about. I told her, I said, green, watch out for the color green. Green is going to be a really, really hot color for fall. I can already tell.
Okay. I'm ready to get some too. But yeah, if you look at this one right here, child. Y'all got the body. I ain't got it. Oh, hell no. See, I ain't finna hit no more shit. I know my stuff down the drain now. Okay, but yeah, the Mac collection, I've really been watching them. I think I'm really about to get me a little piece of something. Yeah, that swimsuits are the bomb. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to follow them.
Yeah. All right, let's end on a funny note real quick, ladies and guys. Hold on. Let me go get my little piece. Let me get my little piece real quick. Uh-oh. Come up. Oh my gosh, y'all. I don't know. Look, I'm a church girl and I don't know about you. Oh, dang, never mind. Is this some hold on.
Dang, my titties.
Oh no, I can't show it. What shit is it? Do I think it's already gone? Do I think my stuff?
No, you might have had a couple of a time limit where they may not have be able to pick up on.
Okay, I ain't finna show it. We're gonna go out on this one right here because see, that's what be making me mad. This stuff be so funny. But anyway, okay. So y'all know how I am about how folks be pronouncing words. And even though I said how folks be pronouncing, I don't know. It's just stuff that works my ears, honey. But this was so cute to me when I saw it, right? It was like the store name is Belk. What do black people call it? Belks. Hold on. Let's see the next one. Kroger. Black folks call it Kroger's. The food line, black folks call it Food Line. I ain't never heard no. I hear the lion when the black folks say. What do you?
No, because we don't have no, but the thing that we joke about in St. Louis is because we have a grocery store chain called Schnucks, Schnucks, and black people will call it Snooks. I'm gonna go to Snooks.
Okay. Then they say instead of saying Victoria's Secret, Victoria's Secrets with an S. It's always an S. Instead of McDonald's that got an S, it's McDonald. If it got an S, they take the S off. Boston Market be Boston Markets. I used to hate that in Dallas because Boston Market everywhere, right? And they call it Boston Market. Now I do this too. I do call it Barnes and Nobles. I do. I hate that I do.
I do too.
Then I thought it was 5 and below until they just said this, till I saw this today. So it's 5 below. It's not 5 and below.
Well, hell, I had been hearing 5 and below so much, I thought I had it wrong. I said, oh, it's 5 and below. It's not 5 below.
Right. She said, this is too much. There has got to be a reason we make everything plural. I don't know why. So they said instead of the Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar General, black people call it Dollar Store. True.
Yeah, don't know what store they went to. You just know.
And I had to clarify because when they were talking about the dollar store, I'm thinking everything's a dollar. So don't be telling me to go to the yellow one. I'd be like the yellow, the red, or the green. That's
right, exactly.
Then Home Depot, Lowe's, and Snyder's called the hardware store. Jiffy Lube, Pet Boys, Mako is called the shop. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's a stretch right there.
Right. I don't know about that one, but that was too funny to me. I thought that. Oh, hold up. I thought that was cute. I think it's one more too. I think I hit the wrong thing. Financial aid be FAFSA, but we call it FAFSA. That is the truth, right? And look, they said, wait, it isn't FAFSA this whole time, bro.
Yeah, because I thought it was FAFSA. I didn't know that it wasn't. And Lord, no, I should know because I got a gang of student loans. Although I heard my student loan company is backing out the game, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
Mine too. We probably got the same one. Mm-hmm. Don't come with nobody who think they stringent and shit, because I like mine. Okay?
Yeah, I like mine too, and y'all better follow what the people said that we don't have to pay again until this day.
Right. Well, look, Bridget, thank you so much for stopping by. We have to do this again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I had a great time. I really enjoyed you. It was good for us to pal up and hang out again. Y'all check out Bridget on BridgetB TV. She does. Go ahead.
Weekend vlogs. I don't anything that caters to, becoming a legendary woman, skincare, style, lifestyle, but particularly my focus right now is the weekend vlogs. Oh, and follow me on Instagram because everything else extra goes on Instagram, and that's at Bridget B Brands.
Well, type it in the thing real quick.
Oh, shut
If you don't mind.
Uh-oh, I gotta type. Hold on, y'all. I can type. It's just that. There we go.
Okay.
I think I have PTSD from being on the computer all day at work. I'm like, oh.
Oh, you didn't type it in the. I see what you're saying. You didn't type it in the private chat. Hold on. I was like, why ain't never come up? Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna copy it.
Oh, okay.
So you can find her on IG. Here it is.
Sorry about that.
Yep. And one fun fact about me and Bridget is that both of our girls' name is Brooke to some degree.
Yeah.
So mine is Brooklyn and hers is Brooke. But when I call Brooklyn Brooke, mine is Brooke, no E. Her Brooke is Brooke with an E.
Yeah, and we both Scorpios, so
and we're both Scorpios.
Thing in common, you know.
A lot of things in common, yeah. So so yes, indeed. Oh my gosh! Please hold on, Bridget, especially. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Bridget. Okay. So whenever y'all see me with this caftan on that's like blue and silky and real pretty, Bridget got me that. This is who I told y'all about her. So this is who got me that. She thought about me one day. I told her, I was like, she had one on one of her videos. I said, oh, that is so pretty. And she knows that I'm very tight. And it was a very nicely priced, because it was nicely made caftan that she was wearing. She sent me this beautiful, beautiful caftan, and I wear it all the time. Love it to death. And I was like, I always want to repay her back some kind of way, right? And I didn't know what. Like, I watched her IG, and I saw little stuff that she liked from different people. I tried to go find one of them from the lady that do the Chanel stuff. Yeah, but I didn't get her website. I wasn't into it, right? So the other day I was watching one of her vlogs, and she was like, oh, I like vintage ashtrays. I said, oh, really? Bitch, I got on Facebook Marketplace that day, like right after I finished that video. Type vintage ashtrays, and look what I saw. And I had just picked it up.
Oh my God.
Wait, read it.
Oh, I can't see it.
It says the common seal of the city of St. Louis.
Oh my God.
Girl, yes.
Oh my God. It is a straight up ashtray.
Yes, it's a brass ashtray with a steamboat in the middle, and it says the common seal of the city of St. Louis.
Wow, I literally cannot believe that you found something like that.
I just picked that up today. So I'm gonna send it to you. So I wanted to clean it. My mom was like, wait a minute, you need to ask her, because some people who do antiques, they don't want it clean. They want it to be the same, to show its oldness, but I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason I wanted to surprise you, because I still have your address. But I was like, but would you like for me to clean it or what?
Yeah, you can, because I'm not really you can. I'm not particular about stuff.
You're not, okay.
So, oh my God, I can't believe that I'm going to actually have that.
Yep.
In my repertoire. Repertoire. I love it. And I only have a very few select vintage ashtrays that I covet them. So that'll be like maybe only the third or fourth one that I have, and they don't get used either.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I'll get it cleaned up. I'll go get the stuff to clean it and clean it up and send it to you. There is an inscription that I will let that be the surprise on there. The man said that it was an old couple that had collected a lot of different trinkets and stuff as they were traveling and stuff, and he bought it at their estate sale. Girl, this is the first ashtray that came up when it said, like, I didn't even go try to look for nothing girly because it was St. Louis. It was like, boom.
It was natural. Yeah, it was just natural. Oh my God.
I said, oh my goodness, she will have this. Okay.
Girl, be still my damn heart. I can't believe it. Like, oh, thank you. See, that is so sweet and so, so perfect.
Good. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much and good night. If you would please like, comment, and share this video, I would greatly appreciate it. Remember, my motto is they may not buy in, but they will look on. Talk to y'all later. Bye.